Hey guys, if you look back in my archives, you'll see that I already have a review of Chimay Grande Réserve. It was posted April 15th, 2008, and it's probably my most controversial video. Usually I talk about how my Budweiser or my Corona videos are my most controversial, but really it's the Chimay Grande Réserve, and it's for a good reason too. As I said, it's back in 2008, and it was one of my earliest reviews, and frequently in those reviews I was quite drunk. And I'm not saying that as an excuse for how the video turned out. I just want to explain the context. Usually in my early reviews, a lot of them weren't all that great to begin with, and I think I've improved a bit. I was usually quite intoxicated for quite a few of them, which is a no-no really, if you want to properly review beer. So I didn't really give a detailed description of the beer, the flavors, the finish, etc., etc. I just sort of, I more or less gave it a bit of a verbal blowjob, and that was about it. I didn't really say anything real deep specifics about it or anything. And there was kind of a reason for this. If you watch that review, the reason it's the most controversial of all my reviews is because I put ice cubes in the glass that I was drinking the Chimay out of. Now, on the comments board, I've gotten some pretty nasty comments from some people. One person has gone as far as to say that I'm a beer killer because as everyone probably does know, putting ice cubes in your beer is generally a bad idea. Now, the excuse I gave as I replied to some of these comments was I was putting the ice cubes in the beer because it was too warm, and I wanted to get quickly up to around the proper temperature so I'd give a proper review. Now, that wasn't quite true. I was sort of leading people on. Now, I know some people are not going to believe this when I say it, and they're entitled to their opinions. Everybody is. But, as I said, I was a little bit intoxicated before I started that review, and I thought to myself, it would be kind of funny if I put some ice cubes in the beer glass, and if I sat back and saw what the reaction was from people. And I expected some people to be kind of taken back by that, but I didn't quite expect the reaction that I ended up getting. And here we are more than a year later now, and I'm still getting comments to this day from people who have stumbled across my video. Now, I'm sure most of them are not beer snobs or whatever. They just, they're just confused and shocked as to why I put ice cubes in the beer to begin with. And for your information, the truth be told, indeed, it did not change the taste of the beer all that much. It actually didn't change it at all. It did actually cool the beer to the point where it was more at a proper temperature, and it didn't water it down, because I drank the beer pretty damn quick afterwards, after I finished the review. So yeah, if I'd let it sit, the ice cubes definitely would have watered the beer down a bit, but I did not. And anyway, it was a bit of a joke, a bit of a lark on my part. So basically it was sort of a mock review, and I was just more or less interested in seeing what kind of reaction I get. Not that it was some sort of grand scheme or experiment or anything. It was just a bit of a goof, and I realized that it pissed a lot of people off. So I'm going to do a re-review, or more or less a proper review of Chimay Grande Réserve within the next day or so, probably tomorrow. And I'll probably have this video posted tonight, which is Saturday night. I hope to, anyway. And then I'll let it sit for a couple days so people can see it, and then they'll see the re-review or the proper review of Chimay Grande Réserve a couple days later, and they'll know why I did it. I didn't want to try to explain why I was doing it in the actual review, because it would drag on far too long. I'll probably end up using up about 9 minutes anyway of my 10 minutes of time just doing the proper review, so I wouldn't have time to explain why I was doing it. So yeah, plus I need a proper review to link to my written review that I'll end up doing for my blog. So there's a couple different reasons why I'm doing this. So just wanted you guys to know that. I know some people are not going to buy this. They're just going to say, oh, he's just doing it now to try to take back all the negative reactions he's got, yada yada yada. Doesn't want to say he's sorry, just want to sort of pretend that it never happened, whatever. You know, people are going to believe what they want to believe. I think the quality of most of my reviews speaks for itself, if I do humbly say so myself. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. I mean, if I was really all that embarrassed, truthfully, by my review, if it was actually in earnest, I probably would have taken it off of YouTube by now, considering the negative reaction, but I am not. I'm going to leave it on there just for the hell of it. So anyway, cheers, and that review will be coming in the next couple days. Bye-bye.